Alright, Thursday the 22nd here, everybody. Just a quick update. Wrapping up the day again. Just got both hands in it. It's hard to film what we're doing. We're running all over the place, so it's hard to stay, in the view. But anyways, today we got these firmers on, and they're tricky. We took the meters off, pulled the seed tubes out, clean out some dirt in there, and then you put that in. It's one screw right there, and then you run that blue line down in there. We have to connect those when it gets warmer. It's only about 40 degrees or a little cooler, so that the rubber hose is not very flexible wanting to go on there. It could heat them up, but the overall, it's just better to wait and heat so the whole thing's a little warmer. Those are all on. You can see there's 3 pedestals up here now, and John Deere, and then we made a homemade one today in about an hour and just threw some paint on it. It's not John Deere paint, but it's pretty close. John Deere paint's ridiculously expensive. It's pretty close. You don't even want to know how much John Deere wants for one of those. It'll make you sick. It'll make you sick. So we built our own today, no problem. We're still getting that cradle built for that tank. Show you that when I get it. The pump's up, the lines are run. The side dress lines are connected. We got to connect our other ones. We checked and replaced a couple bushings on those arms. I showed you those, I think, in yesterday's video. The video I haven't published yet. I gotta publish it. I forgot about it. I get so busy. Once we get those back on to keep them straight, we'll pull off this side to check those, put them back on. Yesterday was a big day with the tractor in terms of getting it fitted. I put the mount up there for the globe. It's just three bolts. Had to fight the cap off of that connector thing in there. I put the globe on there today. We built our cab mount. I showed a picture of that on Facebook. I have a Facebook page if you want to follow it, just Born to Farm 101. You guys got some glare. But anyways, just put a piece of tubing. This is the only John Deere piece right here, that one right there. We made that one with a piece of flat that jumps over, and then just this tube that we bolt all our monitors to. Now I'll sit in the seat, you got your planner controller. This is where our iPad with field view, and whatever his mapping system will go here. 2020 seed sense, that's all the information about the seed coming out, your spacings, everything, how well the planter's running basically. John Deere GPS, this is what the GPS we're going to try this year. Along with that, we need to tie this up better. But you replace the steering wheel. So we pulled the steering wheel out and we put this on there. We're borrowing this system. We're trading. They got something worked out, but we won't have the 8870 this spring. And we'll use the GPS out of that rig from one of my uncles there. You can still see your speed. You can still get at everything. You can still see your side monitors here. So I think it turned out pretty good for just getting cobbled together, but it actually looks pretty good. You can still see out over them. So yeah, there's still a lot going on, but it was finicky. It was pulling cable out for this thing and pulling cable out of the post to connect to the box, right there. It's just finicky stuff like that. That just takes time, and then it's stuff that you really can't see what's happening on the camera, but it takes a long time to do. So we still got a mess of hoses. That won't take long to connect. Get it all up. But you guys, we're making really good progress. Once we get these lines connected in, now it won't take long at all. When it gets a little warmer, we'll probably wait, just because it won't take long at all. Hopefully we get this cradle back for that tank, and then the next couple days, I'm going to work Saturday, so I won't be out here for a few days. I might come out a little bit tomorrow. But things are coming right along, and you think back to when we pulled it out, I was kind of like, oh boy. But we're making this thing tip top again, so we're ready for the field. Of course, then we got to pull out the mulch finisher. We're working on the grain drill a little bit, vacuuming out the soybeans since we're switching over to dicamba beans. Can't have any of the ones from last year. I ran it pretty low with a coffee can sprinkling seeds. There's not much in there. So that's that, guys. That is that. So got the tractor warming out here. I'm actually going to drive this out there to my uncle's, and my pickup's parked out there. So I'm going to drive that out there and go from there. But oh, I forgot to mention, he told me I got to mention it, my cousin Cam helped us with that cab mount. He's pretty good with all the electronic stuff, where you want it, and he knows all about the Green Star. Green Star is new to us, so he knew all about that box and how to mount it and how you want to see, you know, be able to touch it, and the globe. And you haven't seen this, but we put 8 more weights up in the front of here. That'll help just with steering. It'll also help with the weight of that tank. Going down the road, you just take it easy. But when this planter shifts forward, that weight gets, you know, some of it stays on the planter, some of that weight transfers into the rear of the tractor, so the front of the tractor might get kind of squirrely. We got an extra 800 pounds of weight up there, plus we had 600 up there. We got like, it's either 12 or 1400 pounds up there right now, so there's room for a few more, but that's all we had. So I've rambled on long enough. I need to get on the road. I got a couple more things to do before it gets dark, and it's going to take me about an hour to get out there. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll check you later.